journey into our solar system. Press a button to begin. I will await your return.
Now, I bought this wonderful game over 25 years ago for my eldest son's birthday. Now, he was very interested in maths, telescopes and the night sky. And would you believe, with a change of batteries, it is still working, as you heard, with the same mysterious and celestial voice it always had. And it does illustrate very well who I'm talking about today. Galileo was born on the 15th of February 1564 in Pisa, in Italy. He was a man of many talents, and he put them to good use. He was Italian, but he was a natural philosopher, an astronomer, and a mathematician. So you can see how important and talented he truly was. He was educated at a monastery school at Vallombrosa, near Florence, and also at the University of Pisa. And he contributed to the sciences of motion, astronomy, and the strength of materials. One day, this amazing Galileo was in the cathedral in Pisa, and he sat watching a lamp swinging to and fro. And he noticed that, though the length of the swing became shorter, the length of time taken for each swing was exactly the same. From this discovery by Galileo, it was decided that a pendulum was shown to be an accurate method of measuring time. Now, amazingly, Galileo was only 18 years old when he made this discovery. But even then, he was always keen to find new scientific facts. In 1608, the telescope was invented, and Galileo marveled at this invention. It gave him the ability to see the stars he had never seen before. And he discovered that the moon did not have a flat surface, and he discovered moons moving around Jupiter. He was now sure that the Earth moved around the sun and the moon moved around the Earth. But Galileo refused to believe Kepler's theory that the moon caused the tides to move. Instead, he believed it was due to the Earth's rotation. We now know, of course, that Kepler was right, proving that even super scientists like Galileo can make mistakes. But in those days, the church thought that the Earth was the center of the universe and everything revolved around it. Now, Galileo's studies led him to support the heliocentric model, which said that the sun was the center of the universe. Now, the church was very unhappy with Galileo, and they certainly were unhappy when he published his findings. Now, a friend of ours recently let me know of a play by Brecht, which tells of a cleric outraged that Galileo wants to place man, the pinnacle of creation, not at a fixed point at the center of the universe, more precisely, solar system, but on a small, lopsided little star that's always running away. Very amusing, I think. But as I say, the church was very unhappy when Galileo published his findings. So sadly, he was placed under house arrest for the rest of his life. Of course, we know today Galileo's findings were indeed correct. As well as his work in astronomy, Galileo did lots of work on motion. He, of course, didn't come up with the laws of motion. That was indeed Newton. But he did lay the foundations for other scientists to do their own experiments to prove his theories. Perhaps that is why he is known as the father of modern physics. Now, Galileo sadly became blind at the age of 72. It was thought that his blindness was caused by observing the sun in all its glory through a telescope. The truth, however, was not so romantic or colourful. He was indeed suffering from a combination of cataracts and glaucoma. He had only ever observed the sun through a telescope at sunset, when it was quite safe to do so. He was 78 years old when he died, on January the 8th, 1642, in Italy. And he is probably most remembered of one of the greatest astronomers of all time. Just like this fantastic toy shows us, all of the solar system, the universe, the stars and the sun, which fascinated Galileo most of all.
I will await your return.